If you're watching this video, there's probably a pretty good chance you already know about the amazing gains gold is making. Unfortunately, the high entry fee gold is commanding right now puts it out of reach of all but the most cashed up of investors. After all, gold has risen to over $1,600 per ounce, and it doesn't look like it's going to be slowing down its juggernaut rampage anytime soon, leaving the rich to get richer and the hard-working average Joes like you to suffer. At least, that's what the average American believes. But the truth is, there's a way to get into the gold game for pennies on the dollar. And I'm not talking about strategies that require hundreds or even thousands of dollars for you to get started with. I'm talking about a method that can kickstart your gold empire for under $100. Yes, you heard right. The cash you've got in your bank account right now could allow you to completely transform your financial situation. And not in months or even years from now. I'm talking about creating a sizable wealth windfall in a week or less. Of course, if you're completely new to this method, you probably won't be reeling in thousands of bucks in your first week unless you've got a lot of capital to invest. But if you're like most Americans, even an extra few $100 in the next 7 days could make all the difference in the world to you. Hell, that's a car payment, a new refrigerator, or just keeping the lights on for another month. At the very least, it's an extra wad of cash to add to your vitally important retirement fund. And in all likelihood, it's an income injection that's sorely needed right now. After all, it's not like it's been economic smooth sailing lately. In fact, the last few years have seen what was previously seen as foolproof investment advice given a sound thrashing. Previously stable 401ks bled money like a teenager with a credit card. The Dow Jones nosedived towards the pavement practically overnight. And even real estate, the golden standard of sensible investing, dropped by almost 50% in many communities. If you were heavily invested in any of these vehicles, or the many of others that folded like a piece of wet cardboard in the 2008 credit crunch, then I know how painful it must have been. After all, the global financial crisis didn't exactly leave me unscathed. It not only put me behind the 8 ball on my retirement plans, it also made me terrified of any future investments, gold included. But while I don't have a crystal ball, I'm as certain as I can be that investing in gold, especially for just pennies on the dollar like I do, is one of the safest high-yield investments you can make. After all, history has proven that times of economic hardship only send the price of gold higher. Analysts are calling this the Great Depression 2.0, and we're already seeing many of the hardships of the 1930s repeating themselves. Unemployment is at an all-time high. Consumer spending has dropped like a rock. And the U.S. government is desperately scrambling to work in, quote-unquote, stopgap solutions until the economy rights itself. If we look back on history, it's true the stock market, real estate prices, and other popular wealth yardsticks of the time dropped sharply during the Great Depression. But precious metals, particularly gold, continued to soar during this rocky financial period. Time and time again, precious metals such as gold are the lifeblood of far-sighted investors who want to avoid chronic inflation, market volatility, and other economic troubles. And if the opinions of the sharpest economic minds in the world are of any value, we're about to see gold values skyrocket in a way that makes the Great Depression look like a church bake sale. Here's the super brief big picture. It's no secret the U.S. government is literally trillions of dollars in debt and rising by the million every second. Official records put the debt at around $15 trillion. But unofficial, exposed sources have combined this with off-the-books debt figures as much as Medicaid and come up with a figure that's far more frightening, an almost unimaginable $70 trillion. Regardless of which figure you believe to be the correct one, and personally, I see it being a lot more than 15 trillion, the cold hard truth is that there's literally no way for the US government to pay back their debt short of flooding the market with American currency, devaluing the US dollar in the blink of an eye. Economists believe that this will force them to return to a currency based on the amount of gold available to them as opposed to the current fiat system, wreaking economic havoc not only at home but also abroad, given the US dollar is the standard of relative currency throughout the world. Mix these catalysts with China's juggernaut financial expansion, the almost inevitable collapse of the European Union, and a host of other carefully hidden economic gunpowders, and you quickly arrive at a global financial havoc that towers over the depression of the 1930s. So what does this mean for you? Yes, traditional investment vehicles such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and mutual funds are almost certain to fall in value. But the value of gold is likely to skyrocket like never before. True investors late to the party will likely be left out in the cold. But opportunity seekers who have already amassed a decent amount of gold will experience one of the most profound opportunities to build wealth in history. Of course, now we're back to the original problem. The fact that gold today, even in its weakened state, is far too expensive for the average Joe to comfortably afford. After all, who has the $1,600 an ounce that gold requires? Not guys like us, that's for sure. Thankfully, there is a solution available. A sneaky backdoor method that allows you to legally acquire huge amounts of gold at a heavy discount, sell it for an obscene profit, and stay one step ahead of the looming financial collapse. Introducing Gold Profit Secrets. If you've ever wanted to ride the profit wave gold and other precious metals are producing right now, if you're eager to reap the gains the gold market is dishing out to calculating metal moguls, and if you're ready to transform your life into a reality of financial freedom, then Gold Profit Secrets is for you. In this no-holds-barred 90-minute audio recording, I grill underground gold expert Mr. X on the secrets he uses to make fast, easy, stable cash by trading gold at pennies on the dollar. You'll discover where to get gold for a shockingly low price, the refineries and dealers who instantly pay top dollar for gold of any condition, and the secret techniques to building your very own gold empire with $100 or less. In short, it's a complete step-by-step blueprint designed to give those of us behind the financial 8-ball a much-needed boost of earning potential, allowing you to get back on track with your dreams or even realize new ones. Best of all, you don't need to know a thing about the gold market, trading precious metals, or have any previous experience with gold to be successful on this system. Simply apply our proven to work templates, more on that in a moment, and you'll instantly take all the guesswork out of profiting from gold. Inside this economy-beating treasure map, you'll discover the little-known tricks to discovering urban ministries filled with gold for as little as 25% of spot. Once you look through these treasure troves, which exist in every town, it's almost impossible not to end up ahead through your purchases. Why large gold buying operations will never be able to compete with a one-man band, and how you can use the size and sloth of these big companies to beat them at their own game every time. The 80-20 rule I use to build wealth while still being able to enjoy all the comforts and luxury of life. Why sacrifice a good time now for security later when you can have both? Why gold is only going to keep increasing in value, and how to place yourself in a position to reap a huge reward of precious metal profits far sooner than even economy experts are predicting. How to sell your gold for maximum cash, quickly, easily, and with a minimum of negotiating. Combine this with the tricks for bringing low-cost gold flooding to your doorstep, and you instantly have a buy low, sell high situation for building your retirement fund. The lazy investor's technique that sends people flocking to your door, begging you to buy their gold for a mere fraction of its true value. Why spend your time chasing after the deals when you could easily have them coming to you? 5 places you'd never think to look for gold in, but which can reward you with some of the most profitable bargains of your life. You'll be shocked at just how easy it is to win big in these hidey holes. The cash-gushing secondary benefit you should always be aware of when on the hunt for cheap gold. This transforms no-hum deals into profit-producing powerhouses and lucrative deals into life-changing events. 7 everyday items you can pick up at secondhand stores, often for under $5, that are chock full of highly valuable gold. Picking through a thrift store will never, ever be dull again. The almost unknown jeweler's secrets I use to instantly identify the quality and quantity of the gold sitting in front of me. It costs me just a few dollars in materials and has made me literally tens of thousands of dollars. Foolproof methods to spot fake gold in just moments using materials you can find at any common hardware store. This one tip alone will effortlessly stop hustlers and scammers dead in their tracks. Of course, this is just a selection of the life-changing information that you'll discover inside Gold Profit Secrets. But if you're anything like the hordes of sharp investors who have already clamored to explore Gold Profit Secrets, then you already are eager to start using gold to fund your own lavish lifestyle. And there's just one little question standing in your way. Can I afford this revolutionary underground gold guide? I'm not intimately aware of your specific financial situation, but I think you'll find Gold Profit Secrets is priced far below its true value. After all, we're divulging the secrets the pros use to purchase gold at a mere 25% of spot. Now let's assume we stripped it back to bare bones and removed all the information you can use to run this whole process smoothly, easily, and virtually on autopilot, while still allowing you the tools you need to purchase gold for as little as 25% of its true value. That's right, gold for under $400 an ounce. Let's go one step further and say that you only wanted to ever buy a measly 1 ounce of gold in your entire life, keeping any potential profits as low as possible. Even if you knew a dealer who actually had an ounce of gold for sale, you'll be looking at around $1,600 for just 1 ounce of gold. Now, let's assume since it's the first gold you ever bought, you somehow botched up this dead simple method. So instead of getting your gold for around $400 an ounce, you're paying around $1,200. That's still a cool $400 you've put in your pocket. So it stands to reason that we could easily sell this guide for a couple of $100 and have it fly out the door. And let's face it, if you're even slightly serious about building up your nest egg, or even if you just get a kick out of having a lot of cash, you'll be buying and selling a lot more than just 1 measly ounce. Hell, with a potential profit margin of just under $1,200 an ounce, or even more if you get really good, it's not hard to see the cash piling up right before your eyes. That's why I'm dead certain we could sell this method for literally thousands of dollars to cashed up investors and have them lining up around the block. Thing is, though, I firmly believe everybody should have the opportunity to create true financial freedom. And by pricing this course at thousands of dollars, I'm putting it out of reach of the people who really need it. So I'm not asking thousands of dollars for this course. Heck, I'm not even asking hundreds. I'm not even asking a measly $50. Today, your total investment for Gold Profit Secrets will run you a barely noticeable $49.95. No, you are not dreaming. Only $49.95 will give you the keys to put serious cash in your bank account in just days. Rebuild your depleted nest egg and transform your financial situation forever. And if you want to get in on this amazing opportunity, simply click the Add to Cart button below. A good deal? Absolutely. But it gets better, because if you secure your copy of Gold Profit Secrets today, we'll also throw in $89 worth of free gifts. Gift number 1, the Gold Profit Secret Success Shortcut, value of $29.95. Let's not kid ourselves. With the sheer amount of cash-generating information that we've packed into Gold Profit Secrets, it's entirely possible you'll forget a trick or two now and again. And unless you've got a lot more time than I do, wadding through a whole course just to find a nugget of valuable advice you can't recall is a waste of precious time that you simply don't have. To solve this issue, we've decided to give out the Success Shortcut to every Gold Profit Secrets member. Inside, you'll be able to refresh your understanding of Gold Profit Secrets with a quick, easy, and simple bullet point system, giving you the whole Gold Profit Secret system at your fingertips. Ordinarily, even the concise memory joggers in this system would easily fetch $29.95. But as a Gold Profit Secrets owner, it's yours absolutely free. Gift number 2 is a list of high-paying gold refineries, a value of $19.95. Selling gold to a refinery is far from the only way to make serious cash with gold, but it is one of the easiest. With a refinery, there's no need to find a buyer, haggle a fair price, or a minimum amount that you can sell. All you need to do is take in your gold, regardless of condition, and be given a fair, honest price. Of course, not every refinery has a good reputation, which is why we put together a list of refineries that Gold Profit Secrets members can feel comfortable dealing with. Each refinery listed has consistently shown that they are fair and honest, give excellent prices, and give you money quickly and easily for the gold you have. In many cases, it's on the spot. On your own, it would take months to put together, but as a Gold Profit Secrets owner, it's handed to you with our compliments. Gift number 3, high-pulling gold buyer ads, valued at $39.95. Interested in getting cheap gold but can't be bothered running around town to find the deals? Do you want to make bank buying and selling gold, but would prefer not to really leave the house? Hell, do you want to run your mini gold empire on complete autopilot? Then this handy hidden weapon was made just for you. Inside, you'll discover a host of proven and effective ads that will have buyers lining up at your door, begging you to take their gold from them for just a fraction of its true value. You can run these ads in newspapers, classified ads, or even in your local community bulletin board and have interested prospects come pouring in. Best of all, they've been proven time and time again to not only work like gangbusters, but instantly disqualify annoying time wasters, leaving you with only serious, motivated sellers. And, as you've probably guessed, not only can this not be found anywhere else, but it's our gift to Gold Profit Secrets owners, and it's yours just as soon as you click the Add to Cart button just below this video. So, let's recap what you're getting in Gold Profit Secrets. A life-changing interview packed with in-the-trenches secrets to buying gold for as little as 25% of its true value. An exhaustive list of almost unheard-of hidey holes stuffed full of unwanted gold. And almost $90 in completely free bonuses. Gold Profit Secrets delivers these knowledge-filled gems and many more instantly to your computer. In short, it's a no-brainer. And while some people would say the fact that you haven't jumped on it yet proves you're simply not serious about transforming your financial future, I don't believe that at all. While there are certainly people reading this who would rather remain a quote-unquote victim of Wall Street, the government, big business, corporate fat cats, the economy, and whatever financial boogeymen they can think of, I don't think you're one of them. In fact, I'd say the only reason you're even slightly on the fence about purchasing Gold Profit Secrets is that you've been burned before, and you're probably a little hesitant this system will deliver the way I say it will. That's certainly a fair concern, and I would never fault you for being safe, wary, and doing your due diligence. Which is why I'd like to offer you my Profit with Gold or Give It Back ironclad 60-day, no questions asked, 100% money back guarantee. Many of our members are able to make a return of investment many times over the $49.95 asking price in as little as a few days. But that doesn't mean I expect you to do the same. After all, I have no idea of your level of commitment, your financial status, or anything else that may have an impact on your results with the Gold Profit Secret System. So instead, I'm going to give you a whopping 60 days risk-free to take it for a test drive. That's right. You've got almost 2 whole months from the time of purchase to take a look at this one-of-a-kind system, put the secrets contained inside to work for you, and watch your bank account fill up faster than you thought possible. And on, or at any time before, day 59, if you haven't gotten amazing returns from this unique system, simply drop me a line and let me know. I'll cheerfully and politely refund your money in less than 24 hours. Will some people take advantage of such an open-ended, generous guarantee? Probably. But that's the risk I'm willing to take to get Gold Profit Secrets into the hands of on-the-ball investors who really need it. Plus, I'm so strongly convinced that this underground gold guide is of such a high standard that you wouldn't even give it up if I offered you 10 times what you paid. That's how confident I am in Gold Profit Secrets and in your success with it. So why not click the Add to Cart button now and have it in your hands in mere minutes? And now that you know there's virtually no risk on your shoulders here, I've got to know. Are you ready to stop putting your financial future at the mercy of a corrupt government, volatile economies, and explosive market movements, and take advantage of a cash jackpot that most people have never even heard of? That's not a question I can answer for you, of course. Only you can truly say where you want to be in a week, 6 months, or even a few years from now. Maybe you'll be enjoying the extra few $100s a week your part-time gold hunting has given you. Maybe you'll be raking it in hand over fist, having thrown in your day job to spend time on something far more rewarding, exciting, and enjoyable. Or perhaps you'll be relaxing with friends and family, quietly enjoying the freedom, luxury, and security Gold Profit Secrets has given you. And the knowledge that your financial future is as solid as a rock. As I said, I don't know where you'll be, or even where you'll want to be in the future, but I can take a good guess. And my guess is that if you've been on this page long enough for me to say this, you want to get your hands on Gold Profit Secrets. So why wait? Secure your copy of Gold Profit Secrets by clicking the Add to Cart button below right now and claim the life that you deserve.